we're talking about when should you shop for new car insurance? New year, new you, new car insurance, baby, right?
Exactly. First of all, the best time I think to shop for a new car insurance is actually when you're moving, because things are going to be changing anyways with your car
True.
insurance when you're moving. If you're relocating from one state to another, maybe you're moving from Massachusetts to Rhode Island or vice versa, you can't just take your car insurance with you. You actually need to change your car insurance at some point when you're changing your registration over, because all states have registration requirements for insurance,
Mm-hmm.
and your insurance needs to match the state where you're registering your car. So that's a big, easy one. But even if you're staying in state, your zip code change is going to change your car insurance. If you're moving from, say, Providence to Smithfield, those zip codes are going to change your car insurance price. A lot of people don't realize that where you're actually living in the zip code that your vehicle is registered to has a
Mm-hmm.
huge impact on your car insurance price.
John, is there anything as a consumer, right? If is there anything that we can ask when we're or say when we're getting an insurance policy to potentially lower our premium?
I think the best thing to ask is, what discounts am I eligible for? That's really the best
Mm.
possible question you can ask. There's a lot of different discounts based on your vehicle itself. A lot of companies are good about this. You plug in the VIN number and they automatically have all sorts of data about the vehicles, and they know that, oh, this one's got those new automatic brake systems, or it's got the blind spot detectors that show up in your mirrors. If the company knows that you have one of those cars, it does make it safer and less expensive. And then if you got teen drivers, there's discounts for being a good student. If you have students on your policy and they're away at college, maybe
Mm-hmm.
like 100 miles from home, and they don't keep their car with them, there's a discount for that. If you're a good driver and you don't have any accidents on your record, you can take advantage of, if you're really confident in your driving, you can take advantage of different types of driving tracking systems now that all the different
Mm-hmm.
companies offer. Essentially, over like a 90-day period, these companies will track your driving. And if you're a good driver over that 90-day period, you stand to save a ton of money. Other times when it's good times to shop for new car insurance, if you're adding a new driver, we touched on this a little bit. If you're adding a teen driver, or even you have somebody moving back into your house, definitely a good time to look into shopping, maybe even combining your insurance to save you some money. Getting a new car, definitely a good time to shop
Oh,
around.
sure.
Albeit, the one thing I will say about getting a new car
Mm-hmm.
is that everybody's super excited to get a new car. And
Always.
so you usually, when you think to shop for insurance like that day, what insurance companies do is they'll give you a better rate on your car insurance policy if you're shopping for a policy that's going to start at least a week or two in advance of the date that you're shopping. They call it an advanced shopper discount that they give you if you're like shopping today for a
Yeah.
policy that's going to start 2 weeks from today. If you're trying to get that policy in place for that day, for you to get that car that day, you're not going to have that advanced shopper discount. Outside of that, the one thing I will say when it comes to shopping your car insurance, a lot of people out there will say you should shop every year for new car insurance. And it's not a bad idea to shop around for car insurance. Anytime when your renewal is coming up is another good time, right? When you're actually up for renewal, changing midterm, you're not always going to get as good a rate. But if you're changing on your renewal date, shopping it out every year, not a bad idea. But I will say, if you're the type of person that frequently shops your insurance and you're changing year to year to year, you're actually making it so you're not getting the best possible rates, because almost every insurance company gives you a better rate if you can show several years of loyalty to your
Mm.
prior company.